They've combined for 13 attack errors in sets 3 and 4. Played a 15 in the 5th, need to win by 2. Friday nights only needed 3 sets in the quarters in the semis. Gators won in 5 sets in the quarterfinals. They won in 4 sets in the semis. San Francisco State 5-1 in 5-set matches this year. Lynn is 5-2. Wilson terminates to start the 5th.
Right back to Wilson. She's just been so good. No surprise there.
Oligario dug out by Kimberly DeBoer. Back to Wilson, tips it. Gentile digs it through the seam, Samantha Wolf.
She loves the seam. You give her a balls with the seam and she will attack it.
Joelle Alexander comes in to serve for Lynn. Junior out of St. Louis, Missouri. Has had a really good week from the service line. Serves it to Isaac. In the middle for Garza. Alexander keeps it up. 3 ball from Gonzalez Stanton. In system. Goodrich. Blocked away solo by the freshman setter.
It's huge by Goriep, and that's where she, you know, is great in those 5-1 rotations. You don't give up anything blocking.
Remember that one. That is monstrous for Lynn. Alexander continues to serve. Goodrich through the seam. Alexander can't get it. Goodrich responds accordingly. Side out for the Gators. Tied at 2.
Both teams seem to come out with the right mentality. I think we're in for a war here.
Kimberly DeBoer goes off. Alana Velasquez comes in, her first action since the quarterfinals 2 days ago. So now the setter is off the floor for San Francisco State, and the service too long for Tamaya Wilson.
Well, these are these extra subs that you can use when it's a set to 15. And that's just a blocking sub right there. Somebody else, if they dig the ball, is going to be setting that offense. And it's a really smart thing to do because she's going to put up a much bigger block, and Lynn's capitalized on that all day long.
Both programs looking for their first ever national title in volleyball. Garza terminates.
This is how it looked yesterday. And that's that little slide right behind the setter. Block was a little wide on that.
If the Gators find a way to win, she's in that MVP discussion for the tournament for sure. Pin-to-pin set goes to Isaac. Blocked by Blay-Hutt. Back to her. Blay-Hutt gets it again. Wilson with her back on the floor trying to keep it up. Blay-Hutt has 10 kills.
You know, sometimes those athletes are able to step up in these moments simply because it's the other attackers who are getting most of the focus. Way to be ready.
Isaac cross court. Gonzalez Stanton can't control. Tied at 4. First to 15 wins. You need to win by 2. And at the rate this is going, I'm not sure 15 points is going to be enough.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
This feels like this could go extra points here in the 5th. This is a heavyweight battle. Forget the siege, you wouldn't know it. Blay-Hutt from the middle, slams down her 11th. I repeat, she's only averaging 1.3 kills per set. She is way above those numbers.
Both of these teams siding out so well.
Service error as it bounces back.
It may be the team that can go back and keep their server back there for a couple of points that wins this set and the match.
Kimberly DeBoer, senior from Murrieta, California, sends a deep one to Wolf. Gory up on the backside to Cecilia Pino. Brianna DeBoer digs. Isaac swings. Overpass. Winds up and sets it down. Gators in front. Thirteenth kill here in the championship for Izzy Isaac. Gory up in the middle for Olegario. Control dig for Kimberly DeBoer. Isaac misses the near line.
Love that swing by Olegario. She took Kimberly DeBoer out of the offense, so the offense isn't going to be nearly as effective. She didn't put the ball away, but she helped earn that point.
Alexis Williams in to serve for Adam Maluski and Lynn. Serves it to Isaac. Backside Wilson, off the block. Monster match for Wilson. One attack air, 19 kills to pace the Gators.
It's interesting because it's not that she's had bad matches. They just haven't used her this much in the quarterfinal or semifinal.
Olegario, side out for Lynn. Back and forth we go.
Well, this is what you want to see. Both teams passing really well, running their offense, siding out efficiently.
Gonzalez Stanton. Serve receive for Brianna DeBoer. One-handed set for Kimberly DeBoer. Gory up in the middle for Olegario. Kimberly DeBoer digs it. Bump set goes to Goodrich. Rolls it off the tape near side for Wolf. Wolf gets it back. Big time dig by Brianna DeBoer. Winding up is Wilson. Low swing for Parker on the overpass. That will send us to a media timeout. First of 15 wins. Lynn leads by 1. Lead is 1 for Lynn. Adam Young, Debbie Hendricks back with you from inside the Sanford Pentagon in Sioux Falls. Debbie, this is everything you want and then some here in the National Championship.
It is. It's just great side-out volleyball we're being treated to right now. Now somebody's going to step back there and start putting a little run together on the service line. But so far, they're making each other earn it.
Gonzalez Stanton has had some good runs this week from the service line for Lynn. She will serve out of the timeout. Two teams flip sides during that media timeout as well because Lynn was able to get to 8 first. Wolf attacks, backed up by Isaac. Wilson, good approach. Overpass swing for Parker. Outside for Wolf. Parker got her hands on it. In the middle for Olegario. Phenomenal dig by Isaac. Free ball, Brianna DeBoer. Trying to go to the middle hitter. Olegario. Gory up on the slide for Olegario.
The defense has been incredible for both sides. It's just taking attackers so long to find a way to put the ball on the floor.
Somebody is going to have to lose this match, and that's unfortunate because both teams are playing at a very high level. Lynn won sets 1 and 2, coming from behind in both. Gators have dominated sets 3 and 4 since. Olegario for the middle. Block has been big for the Gators. Near side, Goodrich off the block. Backed up by Gonzalez Stanton. Attacked by Goria. Back to Goodrich. Corey up on the slide for Olegario. Goes cross court with it. Wilson uses the block. Side out Gators.
Unbelievable defense and really patient attacking. Credit these attackers who are getting dug. Nobody's become high air out of that.
Senior defensive specialist Cynthia Bell will serve for San Francisco State. Gonzalez Stanton steers it towards Goria. Swing for Wolf, and she sends it off the block. Lynn gets it back, they side out. They're the first and 10. We're playing to 15 here in the 5th. Goodrich out of system, had a big seam to work with.
A great swing. This is a tough angle. Knows exactly what's open.
Gators back within 1 on serve with Wilson. Bump set Gentile out of system. Wolf cross court and in. She buries it.
Inside the triple block.
Undoubtedly, Matt Hoffman will challenge just in case.
Yeah, they're picking and choosing when they're putting this triple block up, but
it was close.
yeah, and if it's really in, that's an incredible shot.
Ball on the floor is in. If it touches the white line, that means it's in. Each head coach got an additional challenge when we went to a 5th, so each head coach currently has 2. Matt Hoffman wins this challenge. He gets to keep both. If he loses it, he's down to 1.
Well, and the bigger difference would be the score. This is a really critical juncture here.
Well, I don't envy the officials that are looking at the monitor right now. This is a tough job.
Well, and a lot at stake, so they absolutely want to get it right.
It's hard enough in real time. It's hard as well, even when you get a good slow-mo replay look.
I thought for sure when she hit that ball inside the block with that much pace, it was going to be out.
Rodolfo Marrero, the 3rd official who's over there at the monitor right now. Maybe lengthy.
And then it's really important that as teams you come back out focused after this pause. You know, it had a really good rhythm to it this 5th set.
Adam Maluski and the Fighting Knights won the first 2 sets. They were in a spot after those first 2 to potentially win every set this week. They're looking for their 3rd straight sweep. Gators won the 3rd, won the 4th, won by 9 in both. Call is in with Stacy DeWitt, the down official. This is a huge call here in the 5th in the national championship. Point Lynn.
What a shot by Samantha Wolf.
Matt Hoffman loses the challenge. He checks in with Stacy DeWitt to make sure he still has 1 left. He does. Lead is 2 for the Fighting Knights out of Boca Raton, looking for their first ever national championship. It was Wolf with a great swing. She's had a well-traveled career. Palm Beach Atlantic, Wright State, now in her 2nd and her final year with Lynn. Back to Wolf. Another for Samantha Wolf.
Well, we're back to that bad matchup with Kimberly DeBoer up front and Wolf on the outside. So they're going to look to capitalize on that as much as they can.
Wolf was at Palm Beach Atlantic in 2019. That is a school that is in the Sunshine State Conference, the same league as Lynn. She was the Sunshine State Conference Newcomer of the Year back in 2019. She went to Wright State during that COVID time and then transferred to Lynn to play her final 2 years collegiately. And like she's been in every match, it seems like Debbie, a little bit of a slow start and then at her best later in the match, and she's at her best right now in the 5th.
Well, they try to establish something else and then open her up, and they have done a really nice job of that. But she's even attacking against triple block and scoring.
That last kill for Wolf, that was her 17th. She also has 12 digs. She had 19 kills in the quarterfinals, 11 and only 1 air in the semis. And she's been telling her team, late in sets, finish. And right now, Lynn's trying to finish as they lead by 3. The first to 15 wins, you need to win by 2.
Clear leader for this group.
Lynn has followed her advice for the most part, finishing down the stretch all week. Ula Goryup leads Lynn in aces for the year. 10 in her previous 4 matches. Serves a great ball to Isaac. Tough angle, Goodrich. Uses her length. Cecilia Pino, one-handed dig, Brianna DeBoer. Free ball by Goodrich. Goryup on the outside for Wolf, dug out by Isaac. Goodrich down the near line, and she buries it.
That's a huge out right there. San Francisco State not only has DeBoer up, they had Goryup at the service line, and she's one of the top servers, so that's a good rotation to get out of right there. Still have DeBoer up.
That might have been the biggest swing of the week so far for the Gators. Much needed side out. Passed by Gonzalez-Stanton. Goryup avoids the net. Wolf with the attack. Isaac wiggles it through the block. Cecilia Pino, she slams it down.
What a smart shot. Out of system swing here, but she knows what's open. Splits that seam.
Outside for Isaac. Gonzalez-Stanton touched it. Side out, San Francisco State.
Brianna DeBoer's had some good moments serving today.
Nice pass by Gentile. Gonzalez-Stanton, dug out by Arball. Isaac lets it rip. Gonzalez-Stanton controls. Cecilia Pino. Match points in the championship for Lynn.
Well, Lynn's done a nice job defensively in this one. We talked about the Gators defense last set, but defense to transition kill, big time.
Senior Isabella Gentile on the service line for Lynn. Up 3 on championship points. Serves it to Arball. In the middle for Parker. Keeps the season alive for the Gators. Kimberly DeBoer serving for San Francisco State. Trying to pull off another reverse sweep. Wolf, Goryup, Olegario attacks, dug out by Kimberly DeBoer. Wilson from the right side, she'll use the block. 2 in a row for the Gators.
They just hang around.
Adam Maluski has 2 timeouts left, so he'll use one of those 2. He's down to 1. Matt Hoffman has 1. Adam Maluski still has 2 challenges. Matt Hoffman has 1 challenge left. Wow.
Yeah. Well, San Francisco State still got to earn one on serve, and that's a tough assignment against this Lynn serve receive, because they've been pretty solid. Both teams have been very solid in serve receive, so they're going to have to find a stop. I think if they just tag a block and get a good transition out of it, they've got an opportunity.
Pretty impressive that the Gators found a way to get to this spot again after losing the first 2 sets tonight. They've shown a lot of resiliency all week. It has been no different tonight. Cruising in sets 3 and 4, trying to come from behind here in the 5th. They trailed 14-11. They have made it 14-13. And once again, it's Samantha Wolf leading a huddle for Lynn.
Well, she won't be able to put the ball away here, but she can give Gloria up a good pass.
Gloria should have Cecilia Pino, Olegario, and Gonzalez Stanton to work with if Lynn can pass it well on serve receive. The serve from Kimberly DeBoer. Wolf on serve receive. Gloria up on the backside to Cecilia Pino. Lynn University wins their first ever national title. Historic day for Lynn University out of Boca Raton. They won a national title earlier today in men's soccer in North Carolina. They win a national title in volleyball, their first tonight in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Well, you said it. It was really hard to see either one of these teams drop this match. It was so well played. Both teams at times were just unbeatable. And you couldn't ask for more out of the 5th set.